My name is Tenjing and I just graduated from LaGuardia Arts High School, and I'll be attending UMass Amherst this coming fall. And today I'm here at Garrison Institute for the Buddhism retreat for Tibetan students. No, actually just for students. These past 3 days have been very informative. I know I was born into a Tibetan family, and I've been very lucky for that. And the thing is, like, Buddhism has always been part of my family and part of me, obviously. But even though I've never really like studied about Buddhism and stuff like that, it's always been part of me. But once I started getting older and older, and people start to ask me, like, what religion do you follow, and I say Buddhism, and they tend to ask me a lot of questions because everyone's so curious, because Buddhism is not like just a simple religion where you just read this one book and then you just happen to know the whole thing. Like, you really need years and years of studying, not only that, years and years of practice, and then stuff like that, and like really going through everything to actually grasp the full knowledge of Buddhism, and especially Tibetan Buddhism. So today, coming here, I was able to learn the technical part of Buddhism and like really know what I was, like, where I was coming from. Even though, like, I can say I was Buddhist, like, now I know what I was really doing it had a name for it, and now I can really go back to my friends and answer all their questions wisely with actual technical information, instead of just saying, that's just how things work, like, that's what we just believe. Now I can give them reasons and stuff like that, and like have discussions that will continue and like flow through and stuff like that, because a lot of my friends are also into Buddhism, but I can't really help that much, so now I can. So I feel really proud. So these past 3 days have been informative for me, discovering myself, identifying myself as a Tibetan Buddhist. And I've been really lucky to, have geshe-las and, for them to come here and get it was very informal, which is like something I really appreciate. Because usually when you go to those, huge Buddhism conferences, not even conferences, just like teachings by His Holiness the Dalai Lama or like any other like really Dalai Lamas, it's really hard to like connect on like a personal level and really understand what they're saying, because they're trying to get to wide audiences. So they have kids listening that are like 3 or 4, and then they have adults that are like 80s and the 90s and stuff. They're all listening, and then you have people like us who are teenagers listening. Today I think it's really good that everyone was like a university student or like about to go in universities, so we're all at the same kind of mental stage. Like, we can all communicate with each other and like relate and stuff. So that was really nice to have like an informal way of learning about Buddhism and having discussions and stuff like that. So it was fun seeing a lot of Tibetan people, Tibetan youngsters who are also interested in stuff. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay.